This is how to build a dream. In a world where he is faced with complex medical issues, one man is forced to redefine himself. He has plans to get healthy, plans to live, learn, grow, and love. He created a YouTube channel about doing things he enjoys and are good for his mind, body, and spirit. He dreams of becoming an actor someday, but also a better human being in the process. This YouTube channel is about positivity. He has big plans, but for now, it's all about things that make him happy. This is how to build a dream.
Where it goes, driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I.
Hello. So Terry surprised me yesterday with a brand new air fryer. So this is our old one. It's the Instant Vortex Plus. And we honestly loved it. But it was just time to move on to bigger and better things, I guess. Bigger, better.
Well, and show them like what was wrong with it.
Yes, so this one was great because it had lots of like different functions. You can't really see it, but if you look it up, it did everything perfectly.
It was a good size.
It was a great size. It's nice and wide. But basically my chief complaint are these little nubbins and how they hook into the grate.
Oh, I think we're putting it upside down. We're not using it anymore. So.
Yeah, it's okay. So they have to go in each time either like this. You kind of gotta like fart with them a bit. Anyway, it got a little irritating.
They're
just
hard
like
to clean.
for the amount of time we used it, like every day, all day, it just got a little irritating having to pick them out. And I find like gunk got in them really easily. And then like this one you can see is starting to like snap.
There's one that snapped completely off, isn't it?
Yeah, so this one came off entirely. And I think it's to create like a barrier. But
and even the underside of this, like
it's hard to
you can
clean.
see where the indents are. It's really hard to clean. And because of that, we used an abrasive product a couple of times to try to clean it.
By accident.
Yeah. And you can see the Teflon or whatever it is.
Yeah, that
starting to wear
enamel.
off.
So the enamel started to come off. I think it would still be fine. We talked about getting parchment guards, paper, anyway, for on it. But anyway, Terry surprised us with a new one. So we're gonna say goodbye to the lovely Instant.
Out with the old.
Out with the old, and now we are going with the Ninja Foodi because we are foodies. So this one we went with, I had been eyeing it up since we were shopping with my parents. They got an air fryer a couple months ago, would you say?
I think so.
Sometime before Christmas. Anyway, they have a Ninja, they love it, and I saw this when we were shopping, and Terry definitely read me right. And so this one has 2 baskets. I think they're 5 quarts each, and it's got a smart timer. So like if this needs to cook for 30 minutes, but this only needs to cook for 10, they'll start this first, and then this one will start when this one has 10 minutes left. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. It's similar to the Instant one where it has a broil option, air fry, roast, a reheat, dehydrate, and a bake. We're big fans of the air fry, but I also really like the reheat option in the other one. If you like the odd time you had a pizza, instead of microwaving it, it didn't get soggy, but it really crisped things up nicely. So anyway, we're gonna open it up and see what's inside. Cause like that great TikTok, everything is better in the air fryer.
Pancakes are easier when you cook them in the air fryer. Let's go! Pancake!
This is the grand opening.
Da, 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 da. Ooh, does that come in here? or we register online. Special perks. Okay. La, da, da, da. I do find the packaging very appealing.
Nice.
So I'm assuming this is just like the manual. Oh, cool. It's got some recipes, and I do know, like, I think in here there's a quick reference to like certain foods and times. So like if you have corn on the cob, 2 ears cut in half, blah blah blah, 390 for 12 to 15 minutes. So nice.
Tikka's very excited.
Let's see if I can get it up.
Okay.
I don't know yet. Hang on.
Here, I can do that for you.
Just a whole box.
That's what I'm saying.
You're doing wonderful. I just gotta muckle on. It's stubborn. I think I need help.
Okay. Can you take this?
Okay. Terry, you're so strong.
Ah.
Ooh, she's pretty. Da-da. So, upon first glance, what I'm impressed about is that it's quite slim.
Okay, so like not as thick or as wide.
Yeah, like I pictured it to come out more. So since we're gonna get right into it, and rumor has it, Terry's the rumor, that these can be put in the dishwasher.
Yeah, so from what I read online or what I watched online on YouTube videos and stuff, is that apparently you can... Okay, so apparently these will go in the dishwasher.
Nice. So not the whole bucket, but that.
Well, so apparently these will go in the dishwasher, and then depending on who you talk to, a lot of people on YouTube will say that these can go right in the dishwasher as well. Now, there's two things. So in the instruction manual, it's a little unclear, I guess, because they talk about how you can put the drawer in the dishwasher, and then right below that it says do not put the drawer in the dishwasher. I don't know, we will find it.
Yeah, stay tuned.
So one of the people on YouTube that I was watching doing a review of this is that it's interesting. It's wobbly. Oh, you're not showing it. So it's a little wobbly, but that's nitpicking. That's probably just from travel.
Yeah.
So they do say in the instruction manual that it can go in the dishwasher. Like this can go in the dishwasher, but they recommend that you clean it by hand
Okay.
for longer life.
Nothing abrasive.
So there is some rubber pieces here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if those will have to come out or not. 'Cause
They look just like the ones my parents' Ninja have, and
Yeah.
it seems like because of how like it's more flush, it's easier to wipe clean
Yeah.
here than like all the same like little nooks and crannies.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, if you can get a little, just to get an idea of, because when I was looking at them, I don't do quarts and stuff, so I don't know, like I was trying to get a reference as to how big these things actually were in comparison to that one. And obviously they're a little bit skinnier, right?
It's not wobbly once it's in there.
So with the grate in, you're almost 4.5 inches. And then you're just past 6.5 inches wide. And you are almost exactly 8.5 inches long.
Nice.
So just to give you an idea how big each one is, and then obviously you have 2 of those.
Yeah.
Right? So in comparison, almost 10 inches. So you're like 9.75 inches wide. And you're 9.5 inches long. And about 3.5 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, are you really gonna lose that much space? What's more practical for you? Because like depth versus like actual
Like surface area.
plate surface area, yeah. So it depends on what you're using, I guess, and what your preference is.
For us, we cook a lot of meat.
Yeah, so like we cook a lot of meat with ours, and the odd vegetable maybe for Stacy, but like it's nice because you can do chicken wings and beef short ribs or something, you know, like, and have them both cook at the same time. Whereas with that one, we had to do, you know, you'd cook one, take it out, you'd have to clean it if you accidentally did the chicken first or whatever, and then cook again. So by the time your meat's ready, you have to reheat a lot of the stuff. So
What's behind door number 1? Same thing. So they're basically identical. In using my parents', theirs is the same, but it's circular. So like the grate looks the exact same, but theirs is a circle.
yeah.
Be careful pulling this up, like if you go to drain the fat out, because this will be very hot. And I don't recommend trying to grab it with like metal tongs because you'll scrape the enamel.
Good piece of advice. What do you think?
I'm excited for you to cook all the meat. What are you gonna cook in it first? I like
don't know.
this too.
We'll see.
The sticker has like a smart finish mode, but it kind of is like, so if you're cooking fish, 16 to 20 minutes at 400. I think those are beans. A little chicken, broccoli.
So the idea with the smart finish is, I think, if you have, let's say, chicken wings in here and fries in here, and maybe the chicken wings take half an hour but the fries take 15 minutes, it'll actually put this on hold and won't start it until this hits 15 minutes, and then it'll automatically kick this in so that they both finish at the same time, and your both foods are come out hot and ready at the same time.
So it looks like here, match cook, settings across zones to double capacity. So like you can put chicken in both of them and it will, like, I could plug it in, but you make sure that's selected. And the smart finish, 2 different foods, 2 different ways. So then you have that and you set them independently of each other.
And I think there's 2 different exhaust fans, or sorry, exhausts.
And up
So
here.
one for each basket.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get to cooking, and we'll let you know how it works out, maybe. Okay, so first up, we're going to do a rack of pork ribs. Just cut them into individuals so that they're easier to eat. We're going to try cooking them fast. We've done them before on a slow roast, and they're delicious. But we're going to try them a little differently this time, see if it works. This is a delicious steak that our neighbor gave to us. I'm not sure what kind of steak it is, maybe a tri-tip or something, round. So this is a round steak that our neighbor gave to us. So we're going to try that again as well. It gives you an idea what a full rack of pork ribs looks like in there. So what I did notice is that it doesn't automatically stop the timer if you open it up. It continues to go. Still warm heat. So if you want to pause it, you just press this, open it up, put it back in, and press play again. This was cooked for 10 minutes, well, 8 minutes I should say. 7.5 minutes. And flipped about halfway. These are the pork ribs. Probably cooked them a little too long, but they look nice and crispy. We haven't tasted them yet. I put a little bit of butter underneath. We're gonna toss them in butter, salt, and Frank's Red Hot sauce.